Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So today we will see how we can handle mouse actions in our automation. So for that, let me create a test case. Test. And the file will be, let me give the title as mouse actions, and it will take another function page. Okay. So here, let me copy one. Okay, so let me copy this line. Okay, so now what we will do, we will come to here, this our demo site, and here you can see here what we will do. So basically first we will left click on this button. So a normal click, you can see, you can assume as a left click of the mouse button. Okay, so if you want to right click on the mouse button, so basically I have to right press on the mouse. Okay, and if I want to click on the middle button of the mouse, I can click on the middle button of the mouse. Okay, so these are the different actions which we can perform in the mouse. Okay, so let us see how we can do it using Playwright. So for that, let me use a locator. I will select first name, await page dot locator. I will give something like this. Input placeholder equal to first name. Let me see whether this XPath is correct or not. See, inspect, command F, and B. Okay, so there is something wrong in this XPath. Let me do it again. Okay, first name space is there. So basically, okay. We come here. I will add one space here. Okay. So on this first name we will do mouse actions. Okay. Let us see. So I will say await first name dot click. Okay, so basically by default the click method, it uses the left button of the mouse. Okay, and if I want to press the right button of the mouse, so basically in this click function we have to pass one argument. Okay, let us see this function. So it is saying, it is taking one parameter like button. Okay, so if I will pass left, then it will click on the left button. If I will pass the right, then it will click on the right button of the mouse, and if I pass the middle, then it will click on the middle button of the mouse. Okay, and there is one more thing as click count. Suppose I want to click on an element number of times. So suppose 10 times or 20 times, you can give this like that much number click count. Okay, and delay, suppose you want to like perform some delay in between the actions, so you can give this delay option. Okay, and force option we will see in our futures classes. What is this force? Okay, so there are different prerequisites which Playwright first checks before performing some actions. So if you want to skip those options, then we can do it. And the modifiers we will talk about in a later part, like after some time. And suppose if you want suppose you know the position of the element. Suppose I know this position of the element, that is x coordinate and y coordinate, then using that position you can click on the button. So let us see how we can do it. So basically, so by default it will click on the left, it will use the left button of the mouse. Okay, so if I want to pass button, okay, if I say left, then it will use the left button of the mouse. Okay, and if I want to click on the right button, then similarly I have to pass the button as right. Okay, and if I want to use the middle button of the mouse, then I can do the same thing. Button, I'll pass it as a step. Okay, let us see. I will put a debug point here and let me run it. You can see it clicked on the right button and then the dialog disappears. Okay, so basically here, so for sometimes it clicked on this button. Okay, so let us see. I will give some delay so that it will be easy for us to see. Okay, let us see. Wait page dot wait timeout. Let's say I will use 5 seconds. We will use this timeout in a later section. We will discuss about more what is timeout. Let us see if this is working or not. Okay, you can see it clicked on the right click and then it will wait for 5 seconds and then it will click on the middle button of the mouse. Okay, so this is how we can perform different actions on the mouse. So there is one more thing, like suppose suppose there is a link. There are some instances where suppose someone says like I want to open a link in a new window or a new tab. So basically we can do that using the modifier attribute. Okay, let us see how we will do it. So basically let us go to some another site. I will say IRCTC. Okay, so okay, so if I will so it is a link. Okay, this is a link. So if I am clicking on this link, okay, so basically you can see it is opening in the same window. Okay, and if I want to open it in new tab, so basically I want to open it in the this right tab. It will open in the right tab. So basically in the, like this. So what it will do, so basically I can press control button and then simultaneously click on the left button of the mouse. Okay, or either I can press control or I can press command button. Okay, so let us see. You can see I just press control and command, it just worked fine. It opened in a new tab. Okay, so similarly if I want to open it in a new window, okay, so I have to press the shift button and then click. Okay, so this is the behavior of like how we can uh, check. Okay, so let us go to this site, and by default there is a link here, and if I will click here, so basically let us see what is the behavior. Basically you can see this is the behavior of the application. So basically if I am clicking on this tab, it will if I am clicking on this link, it will open in the new tab. Okay, let us see if I will press shift and press enter. Sorry, click and click on this link, then we can see it is opening in a new window. Let us see how we can simultaneously do shift and click operation using this click function. Okay, let us see. So for that one I have to go to this site. Let me, I will say await page dot go to URL, and I have to first find the locator. Let link equal to page dot locator, and I will give the XPath for this one. Let us see what is the XPath. This is the A anchor tag and the text is this one. basically I can use a anchor tag and the text function. Okay. Okay, now you can see one of one is there. So I will use this XPath here. Okay, and what I will do, let us click this link 2 times. Okay, first we will press Shift and then we will press Control or Command. Okay, let us see how it is happening. So basically for this IRCTC application, so there is no, like, if you normal click on this link, it will open in a new tab, and there is no need to use the control and command for this application. Okay, so by default this is the behavior of this link, but anyway, for this we will see how we can use the shift plus click operation. We will see here. So what I will do, await link dot click. So by default it will click on the left button of the mouse. Okay, so if I want to use the, you can see modifier. So basically we tell it as, we say it as modifier. So the modifier, it's saying this is an array, and inside the array you can pass all this function, like all this string. So if you want to, like, for our scenario I want to click shift plus click. So basically I can pass this string. If you want to press meta plus click, then you can pass. Likewise you can pass different respective string depending upon your requirement. Okay, so for our requirement we will press shift plus left click. Okay, so let us use this one, shift modifiers, and this is a string. So basically in JavaScript, for the string you have to use the square bracket. Okay, and I have to use shift. Okay, so let us see what it is doing. I can use this timeout here so that we can know. Okay, let us see. Okay, now it clicked on the right click, then it will wait for 5 seconds, and then it will go to the IRCTC and it will click on the window. Okay, so now you can see here. So basically it is clicked on the right click basically, so that's why the dialog is appearing. But here you can see it opened in a new window. So this is how we can click, like, using the shift key of the keyboard. Okay, and at the same time, like, if you want to pass some other attributes, let's say I will pass button, so I can say left. Okay, so basically what I am saying, so by default the button is left, so I am also passing the attribute as button equal to left. So what it will do, it will click on the left button of the mouse, and simultaneously it will also press the shift key of the keyboard. Okay, so this is how we can perform, like, right click or left click or middle click of the mouse, and simultaneously we can use different keys of the keyboard while performing a click operation. Okay, so there is another thing left. If I will show you here, if you know the position of the element. Okay, so what I can do, positions, and the positions, it will go as X. I can use 20, Y is equal to suppose 30. Okay, so this is like, suppose you know the exact position of the control, then you can use this position attribute, so that it will click on depending upon the exact position of that element. Okay, so I think that's all related to this mouse actions. Thank you.